Oh shit! We're about to get started with the next episode of the Best Average Podcast with your boy Ciao Chiji. Let's see, is he coming in? Is he coming in? Is that gonna be the Gigi? Is that the Gigi on that one? Oh shit! It's your boy Ciao Chiji. Hello?
Yo,
Yo, what's
yo,
good, bro?
hold on. Your audio, 1 second.
Hold on. Oh man, let me see. Let's fix all that audio shit before we get started with this.
Hold
Hello?
on. Yeah, I can hear you, but I can't hear you from the earbuds. I can only hear you from the
Damn,
this
you
one.
fucked up my episode already, bro. It's
Hold on,
unrecoverable. It's
good night.
unrecoverable.
Hold on. Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but I'm in here. I don't want to hear you from my hands free.
You wanna fix that real quick? It's up to you.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, it's already. Uh, I wonder why it won't let me. Of it.
Hello?
Yeah, anyway, it's fine. I just won't use these. It says my internet connection is unstable.
Oh no.
It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. Just
No!
take these out.
No! No! We
You
good?
hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on, man?
Ready?
Nice to see you.
Ciao, Chiji. Welcome to the Best Average Podcast, bro. I'm glad that you're finally on after months and months of negotiations trying to get you onto it.
Hey, yeah, it's great. Thanks.
And
They're
let's bring
like
on voices for the
the,
Best
the
Average
cliche.
Podcast.
Hey, thanks for having me. I've been following you guys for a while, man. This is great. Hey,
Listen,
this is
we
it's a
got
pleasure.
Ricky and we got schedules to maintain. You know, like nothing to prevent me from being able to do whatever
No,
I gotta run around.
no. Anyway, no, man, it's cool, man. It's good that we could you know catch up after it's been some years.
Hasn't been
I'm
yet.
gonna apologize in advance because I got like a little busted lip from a game the other day, so it's like
What happened? I can't really see it.
yeah, you can't see it, but I had like a cut inside of my lip. I got elbowed and like whenever I talk, it just burns. I'm like, oh. So
Did you take a
I'm gonna
fall?
try
I
not.
mean, did like after he slammed you, did you like take a fall?
Uh,
Or was
oh
that take
yeah,
a
I felt like a little. Yeah.
fall?
Can we curse on here, or
Yeah,
is it
definitely.
just
Yeah.
live? Yeah, we can. Okay. I
Yeah, dude.
curse. I felt.
I don't have any sponsors except Twisted. Lemon iced tea. I'm kidding.
Did you say brisk or
No,
twist?
this is Twisted, brother. This is the fucking this
Do
is
you remember brisk iced
no
tea?
Twisted,
Yo,
brother. Twisted, brother. This is Twisted.
I
Twisted tea.
know, but actually I've heard of that.
Yeah.
But that just made me think of brisk. You remember
Why?
brisk?
Yes, of course I do. Why is that a big deal? Brisk is a totally normal
Bro,
drink.
totally forgot about. Huh?
Brisk is a totally normal
What'd you
drink.
say? Yeah. I know. I just when you said twist iced tea, and it just made me think of brisk, and I was like, oh, throwback. That's like a big reflection right there on the
But
wall. Let
why
me
is
see
that
if
a
I can.
throwback? Brisk is everywhere.
Well, I mean, not here.
Oh
Not in
shit! I think
Italia.
my
Ah,
audience doesn't know where you're at. My audience also doesn't know who the fuck you are.
hey,
Also,
check out my
yeah.
basic ass Italian flag. You gotta,
Damn.
anyway, gotta
So,
represent.
so are you Italian?
No, by no means at all. I used to wish to be Italian, but then, yeah, that. kind of faded away. That was like a 1 year thing when I was a kid for some reason. After watching a lot of Rocky movies, and I was just like, I want to be Italian.
You just say, well, I want to be Italian now.
Super
Wait,
random.
tell my audience, my very large and enthused and eager audience, who you
Yeah.
are and what the fuck you do, brother. I know who you are.
All right.
Usually.
Yeah. Who am I? Wow, that's such a deep question
No,
to
not
start
in a
off.
way. I just mean like who are you?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm just
Who
kidding.
am I?
Who am
Well, no.
I? Well, there's a lot of sites.
Yeah, so my name is Chijioke, but most people call me Chiji. And currently I'm living in Italy in a city called Bergamo, which is just north of Milan. It's like 20 minutes from Milan. And I've been here the past 6 years. Basically, I play football here, and I also, excuse me, I also teach English.
Oh,
And
you do?
so, yeah, I
I didn't
teach
know that.
English. And right now, I'm actually teaching on the side at a high school. So I do like conversation, and I do some grammar classes, and I also do third grade, third grade science and art.
You teach third grade science and art in English?
Yeah, yeah,
Damn,
yeah,
Gigi. Dude, I've
yeah.
known you since you were like 17 or some shit, bro. I'm 32 now, and I think I was probably like, what, 24 at the time or something like that, or 23 or some shit like that,
Were
right?
you?
I
Nah,
don't know. I feel
you're older. You're older, no?
I mean, I must have been like 24 or 25 because, I mean, what am I, 32 now? And when did we meet?
So 2000,
2011,
what was that,
2012?
12?
Yeah,
When did we
2012.
start? Like 2012? Yeah.
So
So
then
we lived,
24, yeah, because 8 plus
damn,
32, bro.
24 sounds a while ago for me. Like I wish I was still 24.
How old are you
I mean,
now?
I'm 28 now,
You're
but I
28.
don't
Oh, so
feel
you're only 4 years. Okay, so
4 years
yeah, 4
younger.
years
Yeah,
older than me.
I don't feel 28 though. Like it's weird because I feel older mentally, but then like physically, I feel younger. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I'm like, damn, I feel like if you think about it, my 20s, I mean, yeah, I haven't hit 30s yet, but my 20s, I don't really recall that much because it's basically, I came here when I was 22.
Oh shit. Yeah.
21 was like, I had 1 year of being 21 in America, then I came to Italy, at 20.
Oh
So I didn't
really?
really like get to do, I would say typical stuff, but yeah, just kind of been out here, finding my way, playing, working my way up the football ranks, and yeah, just
Wait, so that's crazy though. So you really were out there like, because yeah, I guess I forgot how long that has been. So you just have been living.
first day in Bergamo was on my birthday. I was just like 22 years ago.
Did you
I
cry?
was on my 22nd. Did I cry?
Yeah. Like
Did
you're
I cry?
dancing and it's like your birthday and you're like, oh my god, I'm in Italy or anything like that.
Nah, I did have
Like a
a
moment.
uh, a few moments of like whoa, like shocked when I first saw the Colosseum. That was really uh, uh, uh just it was a cool moment, but it gave me like goosebumps,
Yeah.
because you see the Colosseum all the time. It's such a known place around the world. You see it in your textbook, you know about it, but then when you're there in front, you're like, oh, this is the Colosseum. Like shit is big, and it's just like randomly around a street corner in Rome. And you're like, oh
Oh really?
snap! It's like going to the liquor store, like, but you instead of going to the liquor store, you're going to the fucking Coliseum.
But they
It's
don't
like,
use it for anything, right? It's just like now a like
yeah, it's just historic. It's just a historic
museum.
site. So they do tours, but right now I'd assume that's like off. But normally in the summer, that's when it's popping. In the winter, it's like it's too cold.
Yeah.
So, but Rome has like they have a lot of places you can visit, a lot of sites. that you can go check out.
Okay, so you're a soccer player and a teacher in Italy. You moved out there 6 years ago, and you moved out there from the United States. So you and I had to have become friends at some point, right? Like along the way, because why the fuck would I know someone randomly who's living in Italy for 6 years?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess for the people who don't know, we had a very cool time together, living together, being roommates in the Santa Barbara scene when I was in Santa Barbara, going to school there, which was like, it was such a cool time for me, and it was full filled with lots of experiences and yeah, we have tons of memories, like not only in our house but just like outside.
All over the place.
It's something that
Yeah.
I always kind of just crack up about some of those things that we did, and even like our living conditions, which were let's
We
just
lived in
say
a fucking slum in like downtown Santa Barbara when I was like 24, and I guess you must have been then like what 20 or 8? Was it? You must have been like 20, right? And
I think I was 19, I want to say, but
okay,
maybe I was 20. Yeah, I was around
I
there.
think you're right because how could it be? Because you're like one of my best friends, and yet like yeah, I only must have known you for not that long then. Because if you moved out there when you were 21, and um, you moved out in what you said. I think we started living together in 2012, and it was all just randomly, right? Like I think you just
Yeah, I think we all kind of with the
moving.
Craigslist. I remember looking Craigslist was the way to be. It was the
Yeah,
place to go.
I
You
know
need
you
a
gotta
hot
get a fucking
dog,
place.
check Craigslist.
Yep.
If you wanted to buy a fucking ice cream, check Craigslist.
Wow. No, yeah. So
Oh,
we were okay. So we were out there. So we're out where I guess downtown Santa Barbara is like the shittiest apartment in downtown Santa
yeah,
Barbara that I found through Craigslist because prior to that I was basically homeless, and so but it was like one of the
yeah.
best apartments ever, and I was really happy to like just be somewhere. Um,
Yeah, I was kind of the same. I mean, I wasn't homeless, but I was kind of bouncing around from I was fortunate to have some friends who you know, would kind of
let you.
let me crash at their spot.
Yeah.
I would throw them some money, but I wasn't like throwing them like
Okay.
hundreds. It was just like,
Yeah.
hey, I'll give you $200, let me crash on your couch for like this month. And they were like, all right, cool. And
Damn.
that was something that was really helpful for a brief period in time until I got like some stable income.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, and then I remember finding this Craigslist ad, and I was like, all right, I can check it out. Own room and in the city center, which was close to the school, and I was like, I want to check it. I'm not someone who's super high maintenance. Like, all I need is a roof under my head and
Yeah.
the basics.
TV.
So I guess that was that's all she wrote. She says, as they say.
Shut up. No, yeah.
So
But I feel like we got to rewind way back though, bro, because
okay.
like so because you're like if you think like there's some big ass events then already for you
Hmm.
that you can tell like there's like an Italy saga, there's like a Santa Barbara saga, and
Yeah.
then there's like a saga right before it, probably when you're like a kid and shit though, because then you're not from Santa Barbara, you're a transplant like me. Like
Yeah.
I was not born in Santa Barbara. I moved to Santa
Right.
Barbara to be a student,
Right.
and then I
Yeah.
stayed in Santa Barbara because Santa Barbara is sick. But
Yeah.
there's nothing here for me other than just I like it, in Santa
Right.
Barbara. So, what brought you?
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Um. Yeah. There's so much to go back to. I'm trying to think. So let's just try to make a little timeline. So we got like the Craigslist ad. Obviously, yeah, I'm not from Santa Barbara as well. I'm from LA. Like I grew up in Hawthorne area, which is like close to like Manhattan Beach, Southern California.
yeah,
And yeah, I was in going to Santa Barbara City College. to play soccer there and obviously study. And I was there for about 3 years. And at the time, I had met a girl who eventually became my girlfriend at the time, who you met as well. And why is that relevant?
You
Trying to
want to
think of
talk about it? You
anything.
want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? No, just kidding. So, well,
No,
just
I
tell me
mean,
about like the timeline. You're speaking about a time.
yeah, I guess, yeah. So, yeah, we moved together. Like we moved in, not me and the girl, but I moved into the apartment where you were.
With me, yeah. So
And
you moved
then
to
I
the
think I
soccer.
was there for 2 years, and then that's when I moved. I was there until at least like 2030 because I didn't move to Italy until 2014.
Yeah,
So I think I was there for a little bit of 2013. I want to say,
yeah.
yeah, I was there.
Probably.
Yeah, because I didn't move. I left like a couple months um, out of the house, and then that's when I moved to Italy um, to be closer to my ex-girlfriend now, but at the time
Oh,
and
really?
until I what do you mean really?
Wait, I mean, I guess I mean like it was your ex that drove you to Italy a little bit.
Well, yeah, Sada. I mean, we were dating, we were doing long distance,
Yeah.
and then
I
I
thought you just
decided.
wanted to be in Italy though, but I guess she had an influence, your ex-girlfriend,
Nah, I
influence
mean,
on you.
she was like, "Oh, you should try and come, stay a little bit closer to me, and also try and
Oh,
find a
interesting.
team here."
See,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
know
yeah,
that, brother. So that's cool.
yeah. So that was part of it, let's just say. But eventually, yeah, that ended. We're not together anymore. But I decided I really liked it here, and I was doing
Yeah,
well with football, soccer,
yeah.
and I decided to, just take it a year at a time. And so for now, it's been 6 years, which is
That was
crazy.
great, huh?
Yeah, like it's a little bit still like wow, 6 years, but yeah,
I like
it's
that you
nice.
corrected yourself when you said football and then you said soccer. You're like football, soccer.
Yeah, I mean, I actually now say football for the most time, but whenever I'm talking with other Americans and like I'm like, oh, I'll say both.
Oh, come on, bro. You think I'm an American? Yeah.
Yeah, but nah, it's cool. Trying to think of what was one of our funny memories
Well,
back
I mean,
at
there's so many, dude. The thing is that we lived in a fucking like crack house, basically. I mean, it wasn't actually like it's a crack house with no drugs in it whatsoever. Because like it was, I wish,
oh my
like
gosh.
I want to paint a picture for whoever is going to listen to this that we moved in, like we didn't move in together. We just happened to move to the same place
Yeah,
around the same
exactly. Yeah.
time. And it was
Right.
a house being run by this dude who is now dead, which is the fucking craziest part about it all. Uh, and he died while we were all like living there.
Jeez, I love how we just sped through that. We had an organized by a guy who was now dead too.
Yeah, it's like so.
Uh,
So that was a small part of the whole saga. No, I'm just kidding.
that's a whole other episode on its own,
That
but
everything was like fucking.
no pun intended.
But
Um,
but I guess the point is like just start at the whole situation that we were in, and it was like it was a slumlord run apartment in downtown Santa Barbara. The apartment was like it's hard to describe because it was just kind like I just want to say it was a piece of shit, but I
yeah,
feel
that
like I need
wasn't.
to give more details, but I don't even
Yeah,
know what to say. It's like just imagine a piece of
yeah,
shit, and that's the apartment.
yeah. The thing is, if you think about it, we had one of the best. Or like, the apartment was like shitty,
Locations. We had an
but
awesome
the
location.
best. Yeah, the location was gold, like
It
which
was
was
awesome.
crazy. And that's why I didn't mind like paying. Like I was like, that's a steal. I
I don't
think
remember what
I
I
was like,
paid, but it wasn't very much. I think.
yeah, no, I was like, I think I was paying like 400 for
Oh
my
yeah.
own room,
Yeah.
in
Really?
downtown Santa Barbara, like right next to State Street.
Yeah.
And I was just like, wow, like, yeah, that's a steal. And I mean, like I said, I don't need much to be able to go about my business. And like, for the most part, the way we had our apartment was cool. You know, we
Yeah.
had a kitchen, it was all in the same room, but
We had a kitchen, we had a
say,
bathroom. Yeah,
hey,
it was in the same room, but
can you
like,
get it out of the kitchen? I gotta go take a shower. Hey man, just let me finish. Like,
hey
all
man,
right.
you're getting some of your oil on me.
I
But
remember when
so
I
you
first
had a room
moved in.
though. You had a
Uh,
room. I had a bunk bed in the
I
kitchen,
had a
brother.
room. I had a room with the lock that was able. You guys could like open the lock, which was like,
Yeah, you could just put a knife in like
yeah, I'm just gonna knife like
just like open it.
it's like on some coming to America type shit.
Yeah.
It was like, but I remember like I ate a few of your burgers that you used to bring back.
I
From,
used to bring back burgers.
when you first moved, like not with T, but when you first moved
Oh, you
in,
got
like,
your name. You're gonna have to tell us who T is in a bit, but yeah, go ahead. Tell me about the
yeah,
what burgers.
like I wouldn't say it was burgers because that was later on actually. I might be confused, but I remember you used to have like all the good snacks when you first moved in, and I was like, or
Me?
maybe it's cereal. Yeah, maybe it would have been cereal, but every once in a while I was like, I'm gonna have to take the cereal just for the culture, you know, like, hey, it's there, like, it's like you all notice just a little bit of milk. And then like you're like, hey dude, did you have some of my cereal? I was like, oh yeah, my bad, I'll get you back. I'll get you back. But then again, you know, later on
I don't
it was
remember that
all
at
love.
all, but that's
Like
cool.
for the most part, we shared
Yeah,
our stuff. Like I didn't have a problem if like you wanted some stuff. Like, yeah, man, do it.
yeah.
But we had a like looking back on it, we had a really good location. Like we were next to Ralph's, was in walking distance. We had the
That's
Lily's
true.
Tacos on the bottom.
Dude,
Man,
Lily's
we had
tacos underneath. That's true,
live
bro. This shit's fire.
under
I know
a
Lily's tacos.
a taqueria. So how do you say it, taqueria?
Taqueria. I don't know. I
My
can't.
Spanish is out of touch, but
I'm whitewashed, bro. I don't get the clout to say how you're supposed to say it. Taqueria. 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 I'm whitewashed, bro. I don't get that respect.
but nah, that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah. No, it really was.
Anyway,
And so it's hard to just like go into like what was all of it. But I mean, yeah, so it was you, me, at what point it was, and three other people, right? T, Terrell,
yeah.
shout out Terrell, one of our homies. I don't know where the fuck he's at.
Mhm.
I mean, I do. I actually saw him not too long ago. Ian, rest in peace, and then Raul.
Hey, R.I.P.
Uh,
R.I.P. to Ian. He's the one that set it up. Without
without
Ian,
him, we wouldn't
there'll be
be
you,
here, bro.
man.
Dude,
Won't be
without
here. So
him, we wouldn't be here, straight up.
hey, I should pour one up for Ian, but I got a game tomorrow, so you know.
I'm telling you, bro, you should have hit the
Hey,
libations, brother. What time is it over there?
next time, it's 10:38.
10:38.
Yeah,
Already? That sucks, brother. What time do
yeah.
you go to sleep? 10:30 p.m., right? Dude, it's like
Yeah.
1:39 right here. 1:30.
Damn, that's nice. Nah, I mean, I got like a good half hour left. I can still maybe like 25 minutes.
Before you knock
But
out? Damn.
yeah,
What time's your game?
it's at 2:30 actually.
Oh, that's kind of late,
But
bro. But yeah, I'm sure you got to get
yeah,
up.
I know, but I gotta wake up. We have lunch together. It's kind of like a whole day thing. It's not like we just go to the game. Like
Oh, that's
it's like a
cool.
routine. Yeah.
Dude, you should. I
So,
know you have your YouTube. You should like take videos of all that shit, bro. That's something that I think.
well, there's some live streams that they stream the games right now because actually
Not
the
the
public.
games though, bro. Like not the games. Like just
What do you
the
mean?
shit that happens beforehand, like the going to the
Oh,
lunch, like
vlog the yeah,
like
I
day in the life
know.
of the shit, bro.
I've gone back and forth about that. I feel like there would be a lot of people who'd want to see that. I'm just like,
Dude, you just described it, and like I'm already super interested because I wouldn't have known. Like I just thought like, hey, you show up to the game, you just fucking play. But you're like, no, we do
nah, nah,
everything.
nah,
We
nah.
go to lunch.
It's different here. Yeah, we have the
We
routine. Like we
Italian
go to
orgy.
lunch. we go to lunch, and then after lunch we do our walk to like help digest our food, and it's like very ritual, not ritual, tradition. There's a lot of
Yeah.
routines here, and then we have the pregame talk. But I feel weird like bringing around the camera, like, hey, no, we're going on a walk. Like
Well,
I
that's what
already
you
know
tell
you
everybody
guys.
ahead of time, but and then they get
Yeah,
into it, you know.
I feel like it would, especially now. We're not in a good period right now. We're in last place actually, which
Uh,
that just brings a bad taste in my mouth. And
oh
this is the
shit, bro.
first time I've ever been in last place with my team right now. So that's why I'm like
Well, your
trying
team's
to.
last place or your last place in your team, or both, which would just suck.
Oh yeah, our
Yeah,
team is in last place.
yeah.
So that's me included. Yeah, we're in last place.
Damn, what happened?
It's been a weird like season. Like we started off okay, but then we had a month off due to COVID. Like there was like a COVID spike, and so they decided to stop the season for a month.
Oh,
And when we came back, it was like we lost like four in a row. It
damn.
was like boom, 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 just like four uppercuts right off, back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we what's it called?
But do you guys feel
We're not.
like it was in your control, or was it
I
like
mean, yeah, we just in football you have those games where you can play well as much as you want, and then all it takes is one goal for the other team to do, and then they can park the bus, as they say. They just defend, and that's it.
yeah.
And like it's just been some tough games where we haven't really been able to put the ball in the back of the net. But I'm positive that we're gonna turn it around, and
You sound like you're on ESPN right now, bro.
I wish.
I, yeah. Nah,
Nah, I mean
that's cool though.
it's it's the beauty of football. Like, it can take just one game to start a little bit of a boost, and then you
Yeah.
can you can win like go on a winning streak. You win like four games in a row, and then just like that, you're back in the mix with like the rest of the team. So we just need to get a victory on our backs and just fight at the end. Like gotta fight.
Is there much of an opportunity to actually turn things around at this point in the season?
Yeah, because it's still early.
Okay.
The thing is, because we had a month off,
Yeah.
so
No
like
practice,
normally,
no drilling, nothing. Just
no, we were training. We just weren't playing. So a month
okay.
off meaning that the season, the games were stopped for like a month.
Yeah.
So we were still training, which was tough because you're training and you know that you're not going to be playing on the weekend. So there's almost like that urge to like, oh, I can kind of like take it
Take it
easy, but
off. Oh
yeah,
man. Oh, that's what does you in, bro. Every single time. That's what's gonna do it.
yeah, but
Do it on
so
anything, man.
that kind of it plays with your mental state a little bit, but
Like, look, bro, I'm
no.
a video gamer, and like, if I take, I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna go. If I take a month off gaming, but then I come back, I'm not at my. I'm sorry, bro. I don't want to.
Nah, but
I don't want to push that.
nah, it's cool. Like I'm really liking it here, but yeah, it's been 6 years. Like a lot of people always ask me, oh, like, don't you miss the States? Don't you miss, being home?
And you're like,
And
yeah, you do, right? I'm sure you do.
it comes in it comes in my mind a lot,
Yeah.
especially I haven't been home in 2 years,
Two
so
years?
2 years.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I said too.
I think it'll be 3 years actually since this year Wolves come up.
Damn, bro, you haven't seen your
So
mama?
yeah, it's been since 2018,
That's crazy.
summer 2018, and lots passed. So I'm hoping this summer to come back. Be reunited with my family. Hopefully, me and you can link up. Since like the last time we saw each other was what? How long ago?
Right now, bro?
Yeah, right
Like
now.
in
I mean, like
person? In
physically,
person?
physically though,
It's been
it's
fucking
been,
a long ass time. I think the last time was
been
probably when you moved out of the place that we were in, no?
yeah.
Like I would have to
Oh,
say
obviously we still
maybe once
kept
or
in
twice
touch.
after.
Yeah, that's true. I did come in, or we must have gone to go eat. A
Yeah,
few
I feel
maybe
like something like that. Like we probably like went to eat somewhere or some
for
shit like
some
that.
drinks or something. Yeah,
The thing is for
yeah.
me,
I
like,
miss I miss all that. I
well,
miss all.
with certain people, for me, when like if you have like a strong enough friendship, it doesn't really matter, you know. Like, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
like it's good to see each other and shit, but it's like I could probably not talk to you for like 16 years or something, and then the next time we talk, it'd be like, you know, just like jump right back in or whatever. Like, unless you're
Yeah,
like a,
man. It's
yeah,
crazy how we could just kind of like pick up where we left off as if nothing ever happened, you know?
yeah,
I feel like that's the beauty of having like a genuine connection with someone.
yeah,
Otherwise, if it's not like if it's not real, then you kind of have a trouble
yeah.
sparking that, you
So how
know?
you
Yeah.
been? What you been doing? And, like, yeah,
uh,
that kind of shit.
I was gonna say, because you had some of your, at least for me, some of
Yeah.
your most famous hits were recorded at our old stomping
Oh
ground.
yeah, yeah, thank you, bro. The thing is,
What do you have? Do you have a memory of like a favorite track that you made back, or they all kind of play a special part in your?
no, I do like, and you're right. Like I was writing a lot of shit in that place, and
Like a lot, man.
yeah, all the time. And I think you and I did some stuff together. I guess a standout is, and I don't even know if I were to say it, you would know what it is, but it's called Free Floating Sub Missiles. I'll hum it. It's like the one that goes. Da, 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 da. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
that,
okay. Why is that one? Why was that? I actually wouldn't have thought that one.
which one would
I
you have
would have
thought?
thought it was one of your more, I would say melancholy, but one of your more deep hitting like tracks. Like, but why that one?
Hey, that's the
Maybe
funny
that
thing,
one is
bro.
deep.
That one is a melancholy and deep meaning, brother.
Is it
Hold
the
on,
one
wait.
that says
Give me a
pleasure?
second. Sorry, one second.
Yeah. Yeah,
One
yeah,
sec.
yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry, one sec. Yo, hello?
Yo, yo, yo.
Whew, I had to move my car.
Yeah.
We have like so it's a mobile home park, and like the driveway is like one long thing. So if my housemate has to dip it or something like that, then we have to like move that shit to the
Okay.
guest parking. I'm sure we'll get in trouble for it at some point. So
Oh my, I've always been a rule breaker. Huh?
I have to, bro. But yeah, is that one, bro? And I think I was telling. Wait, you were about to tell me which song, like you would have thought, or
Yeah, no, I never. I was trying to see. Is it the one you said? Is it pleasure or
oh yeah,
pain?
disappearing.
Okay, that one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow. Why is it that one? Like,
Well,
why that one? Out of all the classics that you've had,
that one
I
was
never
super.
would have chosen
That
that
one's
one.
super inspired though, bro, in my opinion, because it just like came out like right away, like super immediately. And actually, like the lyrics are like, yeah, pleasure or pain in instances
Mhm.
appearing. When I sing for you, I cannot tell the difference. So basically, like at that time, you remember Zoe Rogers? Like you remember her song?
Zoe, Zoe. Who was that?
Some blonde girl, some blonde white girl. You remember? Maybe you don't remember,
Zoe.
but
Oh, didn't she? You guys used to talk all the time.
yeah, she's kind of
She
loopy.
lived back in She was back in Bakersfield, right?
No. I don't know who you're thinking about there. Did I talk to somebody in Bakersfield?
Where did she live?
She lives in Santa Barbara. She's like white, you know. She's like blonde, you know. So
Oh, maybe. I remember Zoe. Yeah, it's vaguely coming back to me.
well, I think we started hanging out, and she's kind of loopy, kind of crazy. In fact, not kind of. She's pretty loopy, pretty crazy, and she has like this
Did she
uh,
used to like pop
really
pills?
quirky energy. You know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
I think I basically wrote it while she was at the house, at the apartment. And so,
Uh-huh.
like, obviously I had a crush on her at the time or whatever, and like I thought I
Mm-hmm.
could get with her and stuff, but that didn't happen. And so the
Mm.
song was basically, it's not about her, but it was written at that time with
Yeah.
her around me, and I think it's kind of a
Okay.
reflection of how I felt at that time about her.
Yeah.
So even
Mm.
though it's not like a love song or anything,
Yeah.
I don't think it is anyway, but I think it
Yeah.
captures like I think that energy that she had, and it just like
Mm.
kind of came out, and it's like a kind of a, I think it is a melancholy song. Like all my shit is pretty melancholy.
Yeah. There's different levels to it. Like
Yeah.
you're a melancholy. I mean, for me, that song is kind of just like a summer. It's weird. It has like a summer vibe to like, hey, let's go to the
Yeah,
beach.
that's true. Yeah, it sounds like what I like about you. You know
Yeah,
how to
that's what
dance.
I like about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
does kind of have that vibe to it.
It has that kind of vibe, but
Um,
if you
yeah,
like
now
look
that
what it
yeah,
says, and like the song title is like not, it's kind of like, I don't know, but it's also really abstract. I write like abstract shit. I'm trying to get away from
yeah,
it because I always write
mm,
like really abstract lyrics that are like, you have to crack them with like NSA codes in order to understand what the fuck I'm trying to say, because even I don't know, like I'm hiding from my own emotions that much that even I don't know what the fuck I'm saying when I write it,
oh,
uh,
deep.
sorry, I'm not
Hella
trying to be
musician.
like,
That's
but
a hella musician quote.
because yeah, dude, like I mean, if you look at pleasure or pain in instances appearing, when I sing for you, I cannot tell the difference. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
You don't know if you're
I don't know
like
if it hurts or if it's good.
happy or you're sad or like damn.
Yeah.
All right,
Um,
it's a
the
very
last,
fine line. It's a very fine line.
yeah, and that's what the song says. I think at the end. And again, it's not like I'm thinking about it, but it says, "So steep this decline and gradually uneven, the fate of all divine free-floating submissiles." Like, what the fuck does that even mean? I have no idea, but it sounds tight. So
Uh,
that's why I was like, you know.
Hey, and you make it work, I guess. You make it work.
But it's that
Make
song.
it work.
That song
Huh?
I think is like one that stands out as like
Right,
one
right,
for
right.
sure. I have like memories of writing it, and like when I listen to it, I can put myself back in that time. That's not
Yeah,
always the case with all the shit that I write.
yeah,
'Cause I write a lot, and like they're all like I guess important, part of a trajectory or whatever.
yeah.
But that one I vividly kind of remember.
Hmm. But when you ever like when you used to write songs, I mean, I remember when you were like making songs, you would like make the beat first, right? Like you'd make the it's
Typically,
kind of
yeah.
like and then you're like, damn, you would always play. I remember you would play before, like, hey, what you think? I'm like, damn, this is hard.
Really?
And then you would write
Yeah.
your lyrics, right? You would like you'd make the song and then you'd make the lyrics to it, right?
Yeah.
Would it be
Yeah,
like,
you remember that? That's crazy because that is like my
yeah,
process. Uh,
yeah, and then you would kind of just like I have this image, like correct me if I'm wrong, like sometimes I would come back and then I'd pop into your room that didn't have a door.
pop into my room. Yeah, it's like just open a curtain. Like there'd be times you just open it, you're like, like close it and walk away.
Oh,
Yeah.
you'd be this there like laying on your bed with the thing on loop, and
Oh
then
wow, that's so
you
funny.
kind of maybe might puff one just to kind of see what that does to you, and then I'd be like, okay, he's kind of like I guess he's trying to see what the song's talking to him, but what it's saying to him. At
Damn,
least
that's
that's
so
how I
funny, bro.
interpreted it, right?
Huh? Yeah, no, that's true. I think that's right. That's funny that you actually like noticed that shit. Cause
Yeah, and then like and that's what I was saying when I saw like the process of how you made. I think that's kind of why some of the songs even have a special place with in my heart because I saw I saw like the process. It started with maybe you hummed it and then you're like, oh, okay, let me just put on the and then you produced it, then you touched it up a little bit like, nah, I don't like this sound.
yeah,
Sometimes you would ask me like, hey, what do you think of this? I'm like, I think you should add a little like a little just
yeah,
to might throw that in there.
Yeah.
and then okay, you had it, you let it play, on loop, maybe to tens time, maybe 100 times. Like it was like it wasn't an easy thing, but it was all part of the process. Then
Yeah.
once you put the lyrics on it, I was like, wow, like this first started off with just a little like idea, and then it just made it into like a song. Like I think that's a cool way to see like musicians work. There's people that have different processes, but
Yeah.
I was kind of like blown away by sometimes how you can make a song. Sometimes it would take weeks, sometimes it would take days.
Yeah.
Um, but it was cool to be a witness of.
That's
T
cool,
would
man.
come, then T would come like, damn, stop playing that damn
Yeah.
song.
So T come up twice now. So T was one of the, so I think I mentioned him earlier, right? It was T, you, me, Raul, and then Ian, our
Oh,
T,
Ian,
and then
yeah. So at one point it was five of us in that house.
yeah, that's what
Wow.
I'm saying. Like at one point, it was like five people in one
Jeez. And
in
like
a one bedroom. By the way,
how big was our part? Like, because I don't even know how to describe. When people say it's like 500 square meters, like I don't even know like what square meters
I
are. Like
think
I
like
know
the
what it
living
is, but
room is maybe, let's see, the size of, okay, so I guess to start, you have to picture a one bedroom apartment, a small one bedroom apartment. Start there because that's what it was. That place where like, you know how we had like the two like that place with the curtain like that didn't have a
yeah,
door, like that wasn't a bedroom. That's supposed to be the living room. So
right.
yeah, and so like we were sleeping in the kitchen, in the living room, and in the and you were in the bedroom.
Like little rats.
Yeah, like that. And it's a small one bedroom. So like the kitchen is small, and then the living room is small, and then the bedroom is small. And so you had two people in the living room, like in actual beds, like twin beds, I think it was. And then you had a bunk bed in the kitchen with a, and then you had and then you had the bedroom that you were in.
Oh my
That bedroom
God.
was more like a hallway, like a small like closet, like it was almost like a closet kind of, but like a big closet
Yeah,
in a room. And so T was one of the people, right? And
right.
T. So at the end of it, so basically Ian died. He fell out the window, and then Raul left because he was hungry.
Hold
Because
on.
like, wait, pause, like you can't just.
I'm trying.
He did, bro.
This is like, all right, so this is how I just put out the window. It's like, whoa, like
It's
what?
like a big
Put
thing,
out the
like T
window.
just like.
Like, what is this fucking Humpty Dumpty? Yo.
Dude, it was a crazy situation,
Anyway,
though, bro, because
yeah,
I think
I think
I
that's gonna
think
have to be a part two to this episode. But anyway, go ahead.
yeah, yeah, I mean for sure. I mean, unless it's covered up, but I'm sure we can give a summary. So like when I moved there, there was like I think I when I moved there it was Ian and Raul, because you and T weren't there yet, so it was me, Ian, and Raul. I think because I was there before you,
I
right?
feel like I feel like you moved there like maybe 2 days before I did or something like that.
Yeah, okay, I could see that being true. Like not too long, not too much of a span of time, but I do feel like
Yeah,
it was not. It was
but
I feel
also
like there was some time.
you didn't have that much stuff with you. You had like a
I didn't have shit,
briefcase,
bro.
yeah, and like you just had your food and like you had a car. You had a
Like,
whip, didn't you?
huh?
You had a whip, didn't you?
Yeah. Yep. I had a
Okay.
car. I had a briefcase, like you're saying, probably with clothes, and I would just keep all the clothes in the briefcase. And that's probably it, bro. I was living the life, bro.
You had your briefcase of clothes and dreams. Your
Broke,
laptop.
broken
Hey,
dreams.
yo,
Yeah, the laptop. The
the
laptop was the
laptop
one
used to
thing
be
that.
that's where we used to watch all of our YouTube shit.
Yeah, we
Like,
just
hey, I was watching a movie.
yeah. let's watch a movie. You're just like, oh, it's like look at like small ass screen. Uh,
Oh my god.
we're
I
coming
like
up,
it. What's
folks.
movie?
We're coming up. But so so there was that period of time, and then you moved in, and I think it was a crazy time for me in my life because, like, yeah, I mean, you're saying the situation. I just had a briefcase in the car and nothing else because I was trying so
Yo,
bad, but like I was just a musician in Santa Barbara who's like, I want to be out in Santa Barbara playing music. That's the only reason I'm really here.
uh,
So so I didn't care about stuff. I still don't, but now like I have a career and shit, which is crazy.
yeah,
Been, but yeah. So that, but we were in a place with alcoholics basically. Like, and I was one of them. I think I probably still am. Raul and Ian. And eventually, when it was the five of us, and Ian fell out the window. However, that shit happened. Then that was like I think it was all a result of the fact that you know there's a bunch of alcohol in that place, like alcohol and
yeah,
craziness, and
yeah.
like that
Do
fool
you
was
think?
Satanism and shit, like which is crazy,
Yeah,
but like in a very like strange way. Like I don't know if you remember, but there were like skull
oh,
crosses and shit like that, like
yeah,
not
yeah,
like actual crosses, but like I
yeah,
don't know, like weird shit,
yeah.
like skulls and stuff. That fool would say like "fuck God" or whatever. Like you say God and he
Yeah. Yo, I know. I'll be like, hey man, I ain't a part of this. That was him. Like, I just live here. So don't like strike me down. Like,
yo, you're talking to God.
yo,
You're like, God, hold on a minute.
yo.
God damn, you're the one who put me here. I just responded to your Craigslist ad.
I'm like, God, whatever happens, like, this is not me. This is him.
Hmm.
Hey, um,
Well,
yeah,
maybe
I was
that's
just
true.
like, um, you said that like you think you were an alcoholic at that time.
Well, I
Like,
still am, I think, but like I am
well,
very.
no, I don't know. I mean, you guys drank a lot, but it wasn't like all the time. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. But maybe
Well,
I was just like,
it's perspective because I mean there was a period of time in my life where I like needed to drink, not needed, but
yeah,
I really wanted to drink all the time, and like drinking is
yeah,
like just an excuse kind of for like
yeah,
was it's like what do you call it, liquid courage or whatever,
mm,
where once I started I couldn't stop. I could stop. No, I couldn't stop. It's just better to say. Like I didn't want to stop. Is the thing.
yeah,
Like I wouldn't want to stop drinking.
yeah,
And now it's different, but I think there was like part of all that was what also made that house because obviously I think with Ian and Ro it was different. Like Ro would come back from work or whatever, and he would just like start pounding him, and he'd just be like, "Yo, let's keep drinking. Come on, keep drinking,
come
come
on,
on."
yo,
You remember that?
come
Like,
on. I was just
yeah,
thinking, come on, keep
come
drinking.
on, keep drinking. Yeah. Like,
Instead of not speak English, you knew like three words, like come on and keep drinking. And then like
like a few
this
words.
place, I'm so fucking horny right now. That
Oh God.
yeah,
But
that
it's
was
and actually though you're right. I think Ian probably less so now that I think about it. So Ian probably didn't drink as, but he would drink a lot too. Actually.
he would drink a lot too,
Yeah.
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 They were just always him were like just, you know, Cheech and Chong, like they were always just, getting hammered.
Plastered. Yeah.
And then yeah, there would be some times when I'd be sleeping and I could hear like boom boom like fight. So I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, what's going on? And then like
You just come out in your underwear. Yo, what's going on? They're like, it's
I was like,
okay.
yeah, man, what y'all doing?
Yeah.
Like, nah, we're good, we're good. It's just like you guys are like no space or like clammed together, but nah. I
Well, it's
mean,
like, yes, imagine a square and like two beds on opposite sides of that square, and then like a dresser here, and then like what was it, like a little like dresser thing like in front of the bed.
yeah,
Yeah, and that was the room. So they didn't have a lot of space, and that's it, bro. So eventually, though, it was the three of us. So after Ian died, he fell out the window, and that was a whole saga. Like I was like, oh fuck, what if they try to pin it on like me or some shit, you know? So I remember when like that shit happened. I was like,
Bro,
let me hit up a
that
lawyer.
was one of the most like craziest, like, and I wasn't even there, but I was just crazy. I was like, I've never, you know, had that happen to me. Like, bear in mind, I'm like,
Nobody
what,
does. That's not a thing that just happens.
true, I know, right? It's not just like, you see
Yeah,
this
it's not
on the
like a thing.
movies.
Wow, I've never had that happen before. It's like, yeah, for sure. That's not a normal thing that somebody
It's
in your
like
house.
one day you see someone, and then next day, there's like an investigation for a dude who fell out the window, apparently.
Yeah,
Like, what? So, I don't know. But,
it's crazy. 'Cause
yeah, that was that. So this is eventually it was just the three of us,
yeah, you, me, and T.
and that was cool. We had a cool little like rotation as far as T worked at Carl's Jr., so he had the connection. He had the hookup with the burgers. If we ever needed burgers, like, hey T, bring back some burgers.
Damn, that's true. We used to call him and be like, T. He's like, yeah. Bring back some
Yo,
burgers. I remember that being a pro too. Bring back some burgers. And you'd be like, okay.
that was our thing. Just bring back some burgers. Come back like super late. We'd be eating burgers at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Just waiting.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And oh, we have burgers at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like, no, I gotta get up in like 5 hours.
That's the struggle, bro. It's good.
Hey, that was a struggle life, but I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it for nothing.
No, I think there's a lot of learning that happened for me during that time, bro. For sure. Like, no
Yeah,
doubt.
no,
Yeah.
no, no, for sure. Like I said, like I think that was a cool as bad as the apartment was, but it was
Yeah.
like we were in a good spot. Like
You're in a good spot. We're
I
right
could
by the bar.
next to buses, and I work. My job was literally like a 5 minute walk, so I could leave. Literally, like I was late to work sometimes because I feel like I could leave like 2 minutes before.
Oh, because you worked at yeah, you worked down the street just like me, right?
I
You worked
worked at yeah, I worked
you
at
to work
Dargan and
together.
all that. And yeah, my first job obviously was the one you hooked me up with. Can we say the name of the place or no?
We worked yeah, sure, it's called Echo Communicate. I mean, I don't know. If you can't display. Yeah, sure. Wait a minute. I don't know if it's No, but it's fine. It's okay. It's an answering service, and just pretend you didn't hear the part before this instead of like,
I gotta like rewind this. Like, hold on, let's try to
hold on.
finish that.
Man.
Oh man. So yeah,
Yeah,
then
we
I
worked
was
together
working
at an
there.
answering service in
Yeah,
Santa Barbara, which is kind of
yeah.
like a small call center that answers phone calls for businesses. Like businesses can pay to use your call center as the people who answer when you call. And like, so we're answering calls for like doctor's offices and like wine clubs and like
Oh yeah, the wine club. I forgot about that one.
all kinds of
Damn.
bullshit.
Wine Club. I
Yeah.
forgot. I didn't get that many calls from there, but I know the doctor is like Dr. Grok. I remember it was like a Dr. Grok. Like Dr. Grok's office, I can help you. The way I
Yeah.
made the time go by, I was like, how many different voices I can do? It's like, this is Dr. Grok's office, I can help you. Or I'd be like, yeah, this is Dr. Grok's office, I can help you. Just try to be like super, yeah, I'm an answering operator.
Yeah. No, for sure. I
It's
definitely
like,
hope.
okay, and what was that name, ma'am?
Yeah.
Mrs. Johnson. Okay. And you wanted to say what? You wanted, okay, let me just type that into my register. Like,
Yeah. That's
like,
I'm not gonna lie,
yeah.
that job was actually cool,
It
except for
was cool,
the
and
people.
then it was like not cool. At least like it was a good job though. Like that job helped me out because it was flexible. Like you
It was
could pick your
flexible.
hours, And it's just that, yeah, I had a
Chiji? No.
fired. It
Uh,
wasn't really fired. It was more like, but it was fired because, I refused to. Oh, my internet connection is unstable.
wait, what?
Uh,
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, no, you're good now,
you
though.
hear me?
I can hear you.
You
Can you
can
hear
hear
me?
me? Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And I refused to adapt my typing, skills to the way that they wanted. And
What do
so
they want you? They
eventually,
want you to learn how to like do like actual typing, right?
yeah, there
Why
was
don't you
a
learn that,
proper
bro? It's so
method.
useful. Typing
Uh,
means so much in my shit. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like
yeah, but I was just like, I can still do the same thing and just doing my method. But, I was like, all right, I refuse to adapt.
your method.
And it's like, all right, there's a wire over here. Where's the wire? Oh, there it is. Oh, let me go. You.
Oh, where's the M?
2 hours later.
Yeah. No, yeah.
And nah, so then like I got the call from my boss. Was like, hey, so it's not gonna work out. I was like, all right,
Oh, he
thanks.
called
I'll be
you?
there. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He
he didn't tell
called.
you like in person?
Nah, nah, he called me. He
Oh.
had he had warned me already though in person.
Oh
And
yeah.
that was also the day that I showed up. It was like a day after 4th of July where I showed up. It's like no sleep, still like tired. My voice was deep. It's like, hello? Yeah. I was like, yeah, yeah, I'll check that. Horrible. And someone had complained, understandably.
No, I don't
And,
know. I don't know about understanding because it's an answering service, bro. The level
I
of
know, right?
service.
But I guess I was just like yawning. I don't
Yeah,
remember,
yeah, yeah.
but I know that I had fucked up. And but he was like, hey, so we noticed we had a complaint about someone's been answering the calls a little bit tired and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I was like, but
Tired? What are you talking about?
but he's like, also, I noticed that you're still not um adapting to our typing method that we've been trying to install here. And I was like, oh, really? I was like, I actually have, but I'm still just kind of going back and forth, It's taking me a little bit. So, all right. So, he had told me, like, yeah, it's not going to work out. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll be there tomorrow to pick up my check then. He's like, sure. I was like, all right, you have a nice day. I was going to say his name. You
You
have a
have a
nice
nice
day.
day, Doug. Parrot.
And
No,
yeah,
no, no,
so
no.
that was that.
Yeah,
And
that's funny,
I was,
man. But the job was cool though, bro. I learned like okay, so that was like probably one of my first like real jobs. Before I did that job, I was like a custodial assistant at CSUB, California State University, Bakersfield, which that
oh
one I
yeah,
guess was my first real job. But that job at the answering service was my first real job. But it was
yeah,
cool, dude, because it was like 2 blocks away from where we lived, and it
yeah.
was like perfect for me because I like have a disability, and so like having a like I'm not gonna fucking be a football player, football like soccer, I'm not gonna be a football player. But can you imagine? Like I'm like, the ball goes like I missed the ball, like,
Yeah.
um, but
Nah, again, location. That was like
the
a ten
location,
minute
yeah.
walk, 10-minute walk. So you didn't have to drive there. I mean, you drove there, but like for me, I didn't have a car, so there was times when
No, I walked there. It
yeah,
was it's way. I think it was quicker to walk there than
it
to.
was quicker to walk because it was like a one-way street. So in order
Yeah,
to
because the
get
one.
there, you had to like yeah. But no, it was cool. I
Yeah,
was like, you hooked me up with that one, so that helped me out for a little bit.
yeah.
Then when I quit, I worked at
And we worked
Darganos.
together though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know.
Yeah, like
I
we would
could
like just be like next to each other, just working.
just
Um,
cracking up.
Yeah, just like having fun with the whole fucking job because it's just like I don't remember how anymore, but I just remember like we would just take calls and like
Oh
I don't
man,
remember, but I feel like we
I'm
would
pretty
probably just be on
sure.
calls and be like gesturing to each other like with our
Yeah,
voices
I'm pretty
going,
sure
but
like
so they don't
our
know that we're like
coworkers.
just having fun, but for
We
us,
got.
like yeah, no, absolutely, you're like
Yeah, I remember that. And we got some of our coworkers complained about us, I think, because we were like just laughing too much.
oh come on, really?
Remember that? Yeah, I remember they were just like, "Are you and Marvin okay?" We're like,
Damn, I think I remember that. Like, are
yeah,
you
I remember that.
okay?
I was like, I think I should be asking you that question.
It's like you should tell me that. Yeah, like
Yeah, I was like, I'm
that's
having a
hilarious.
blast. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Because we didn't. I don't even remember what we used to do, but like I know, like, because we used to do the whole thing. Like, what was it like? We used to do like a casting couch thing. You remember what I'm talking about? Where you'd be like, "What's your What's your name? My name's Becky." And what are you here to do? Like, I'm here to get fucked. like,
oh my god. Oh my
remember
god.
that?
I don't even, I forgot about that, but yeah, I do remember we used to do that. What's your name? Kelly. What are you here to do? So it cracks me up just thinking about it. Oh man. Anyway, I was gonna say, it's actually the time's getting a little bit late for me.
That's cool, brother.
Uh
What
yeah,
time is it right now?
what's
It's 2:21 over here.
okay. Is there any way we could do a part two? Like, I don't know if now that I'm thinking, like, uh, is this the one you're gonna post,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
people
no, for
should?
sure. So there's no editing. There's no like. I
Uh,
mean, I will edit probably the span of time between when my housemate knocked to like go move my car and like me coming back. But beyond
yeah,
that, I don't really edit. So because it's just like meant to be like basically
yeah,
it's like an excuse to have a social call. The whole conceit of it is, I talk to your friends so that you don't have to. Like, have you ever like wondered like, hey, I wonder how Chiji's doing, but you don't
mm,
actually want to like talk to Chiji because
yeah.
it's like
Talk
an
to.
hour and a half of time to dedicate. Like think about before we did this before we did this episode, we did a call on Christmas or whatever, Christmas Eve, and that shit was like 3 hours, bro. Like you
Yeah,
think I would have spent
yeah,
3 hours of my fucking day unless I was driving somewhere and some shit like that? No, bro.
yeah,
I would have been like, Gigi, I gotta play games, bro. I gotta like,
yeah, yeah.
some shit like that. And so that's kind of an excuse to to do that. And then a second thing I'll say is this is yeah. So the answer is yes. This is going to be the episode. The answer is
Okay.
also yes. We will do a part two at some point. But where you help
Oh
me
yeah,
on
for
this with this
sure,
one today is that
for
like
sure.
I haven't done an episode since September. You know what I mean, or something like that because.
Yeah, yeah.
Like yeah, I just took like a pause just for different reasons, but one of them was
Right,
like
right.
fucking
No, no. I feel like there's so much more that we can dive into that, but obviously I gotta hit the sack soon, so I gotta
hit it, bro. Because yeah, I know
call
you
it
have a
a night.
cooking show, that you're doing. You have a YouTube channel. You have like your own
Yeah,
business. You have
yeah,
like your own like shit
right.
that you're working on and stuff like that. We've talked about like, hey, what if we started doing stuff together, like kind of thing, under like the brand
Yeah,
I have internet
exactly.
and all
No,
kinds of
no,
other
for
shit.
sure.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, we got yeah. I mean, for those of you who are interested, look out for some of those, we'll have some things in the works very soon.
what's your channel?
My channel is ciaochiji, so
Is
it's
that how you say it?
it's yeah, that's how you say
Oh, there's no worse
it.
thing.
You have to say ciaochiji. It's it's an
That's
inside
that's
joke.
my way. What
Uh,
if you had that as your intro though? Like for every video, it's like ciao, Chiji. Nah, no, I'm kidding.
if you want to send me a voice, do the edit for
Oh,
that. That could be an idea.
Holy shit! Like, what if I put a
It's like
graphic
that
together?
could be like the last. I actually have an idea about that, but I'll tell you about that one later.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, you can follow me on YouTube, Chiji. It's CIAO space Chiji CHIJI, or on Instagram, that's Chow underscore Chiji. Same. Um,
Thank
yeah,
you,
hey,
bro.
thanks for the call, Marv.
Thank you, bro.
We're gonna have to do a part two.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe at a better time for me, so I'd have to go to bed late.
How sleepy are you right
And
now?
yeah.
How sleepy are you right now? Scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, um, I'm okay. I could actually stay up long, but I need to get to bed. Yeah,
Yeah, there's like shit to do like before you go to bed.
yeah. It's
For
like
sure,
11.
bro.
It's about to be 11:30.
Well, thanks for doing this. I know you flaked out like
Hey.
20 times in a row before we did this. What a-
Oh, only if the viewers knew the real story. But
Only if the
nah,
readers knew.
nah,
Marvin's
nah.
gonna say the narrative. Don't trust it.
I flaked a couple times only because of the time difference. But
Yeah, I know the time difference is a bitch,
hey,
bro.
I'm a real one. In the end, I made it work. So
Yeah,
hopefully we can get this video up to 2,000 likes.
yeah, yeah, bro. I think you have like more fans and followers than I do too. So like you're gonna
You
help me
think?
with this one. Yeah,
I'm
like
I'm gonna post this. Whenever it's posted, I'll repost it.
yeah.
I don't
Nobody
know,
fucking
like,
me, brother. Send it to your
huh?
mom. She'll be like, "Oh shit!" Like, bro, because you know what? She doesn't know about like this time of your life, and she might be like interested to like hear like, "Oh, what
Yeah.
the?"
Well, I don't know, like, if my mom will watch. I mean, if she does, that's cool. But, like,
I
it's
kind
gonna
of
be
feel like she
fun.
would because
Weird.
her son is a soccer player. Like, he's kind of like the shit or whatever, and like like his
Yeah.
family
It's
and
weird.
like,
Just like say like whatever I curse though. I'm like, oh, my mom's gonna hear me curse.
oh
Nah,
damn,
man.
for
Nah.
real?
Hi, mom.
Is that shit for you to curse?
I mean, nah. It's like you're cursing. I cursed like 3 or 4 times, and so it's like,
Does she curse?
no, she doesn't curse. None of my parents curse. No.
Oh shit, you're fucked,
My
bro.
whole thing is like I don't curse that much, but every once in a while it comes out. Not because like it's just like a filler word.
Wait, so is your mom gonna
So,
judge me because I cursed? She's gonna be like, "Oh, wow, she's
um,
my son,
nah, she
son
wouldn't
of
touch
a
it.
this son of
She
a."
might say something about the smoking, but I mean, it's she's gonna be like, "Oh, that was your old roommate." I was like, "Yeah, that's my old roommate."
Well, I'm
So.
only smoking like love, bro. This is like pure love. Not bullshit. That's not gonna work. She's like, "What the fuck?"
Oh man, hey man, this is what it is. Like, this is part of my life, isn't it?
In it. All right, bro. Well, thank you. That was
All
awesome.
right,
I think it's
Marv.
gonna be cool.
Hey,
I will put on YouTube and then send it to you.
sure.
And I think this is wait up before we go because I think the my fans, all two of them, will be interested to know what episode this is. And that is,
Come
I'm telling you,
on,
bro.
man.
Hold
Uh,
on. You're yelling at me. You're yelling at me. I know you're not. Hold on a second. This is the ninth
is
episode
that a
of the.
Brian? Is that a Brian moment for you? Hold on. Like,
Oh
give me
yeah.
a
Hold please. Hold please. We had a coworker who was like, we thought it's gonna shoot up a school or some shit at some point.
Yo, seriously.
I still think that. The ninth
I wonder
episode
how.
of the
Yeah.
Best Average podcast is over. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.